Hey y'all, how's everybody doing in this COVID mess? I hope y'all are, staying safe and everything. I came back on, of course, I want to talk about CHS and just share my own personal experience, and maybe others might find helpful to them. But everybody, at the end of the day, everybody is a little bit different, but we kind of um, share similarities in a lot of ways. So, about CHS, okay, cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. Um, this began about 2 years after I was taking high doses of marijuana, edible marijuana, and I would have this inexplicable, I'll go through the symptoms: severe abdominal pain, lots of nausea, almost morning sickness, cold sweats in the nighttime. Um, um, I think that's all I could. Um, and relief from hot showers never really seemed like a thing, but it doesn't actually happen for everybody. It doesn't. So what makes this even more confusing is that relief from hot showers is not always present. So this is what makes it even more confusing. But if you know yourself, okay, and if you know, and if you know, what do you normally feel like, and whether it's IBS or not, it's for me it turned out not to be IBS, obviously. But so I after daily intake of marijuana, I decided, okay, um I need to quit. So I did that, and it took about 4 5 weeks, to really. I was off weed for about 40 days, okay, and it did subside, and my appetite returned, and blah 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 blah. So, and then my friend not too long ago, I shouldn't blame this on him, but he kind of did get me back into it, and so and so I go through these waves, and sometimes I start taking weed every day for about a few weeks, and then my CHS ramps up again. But the important takeaway to take away from this is that you don't really have to. Some people go on to say that you fully have to quit, and you're never gonna be able to have marijuana again. And I think that's just extreme, and it's unnecessary, really, because you still can have it, but just in moderation. So I was taking it every day for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I experienced CHS again. But of course, when you figure this out, and you know the telltale signs, and the nausea starts back up, okay, it's important that you start familiarizing yourself with the symptoms and what it feels like to have CHS, so that when you get a little when you get a little when your GI becomes a little bit aggravated, okay, that you recognize it and you can stop right away, that right then and there. So I experienced nausea, just a few days ago, and instead of continuing my weed use this time, not knowing what it could be, instead I was able to, okay, this is CHS, and it's time for me to follow my rituals again. But let's be honest, I was having fun for 2 to 3 weeks of every day. So it wasn't like I was by any means like not taking a lot, because that kind of is a lot. If you're taking it every day for like 2 weeks, you're kind of asking for it, really, if I'm gonna be honest. So anyways, my system is like, no, you gotta step back a little bit. And it's, sure enough, I got the nausea coming back up, but it's not severe, and I'm still able to still able to have my food, you know. It's just annoying, if anything, but we're still in prodome phase. We're still at the point where we still can eat, okay? And the most important thing is when you do get into your prodome phase to just stop, okay? Just stop and give your body a break, 2 3 weeks, 4 weeks, okay? Even, I mean, you can go up to a few months, okay, and quit this thing for up to a few months if you want, if you really want to, be safe. But and it realistically takes 2 to 3 months to fully get out of the system, depending on how much you're taking, as what was told to me by my weed doctor, right? So, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I kind of become experienced with this, and I'm in no way stopping, but again, moderation is key, and it doesn't seem to, I don't know whether it has so much to do with the amount more than it does with the frequency, but both things should be considered, I would say. um yeah, and if you do have some, have them in small amounts, okay, and the frequency obviously needs to be toned down, maybe once a week. You might get away with it once a week, even twice a week, okay, but you really need to watch that you're not taking it every day and it starts to go like, your use starts going like that, with tolerance and all that. So, anyways, that's my little thing about CHS, cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. Hope this really helps somebody out navigate this problem that's become more recognized nowadays. So, yeah, that's my thing. That's my story. Okay. All right, y'all. Peace out, and don't party too hard. I guess that's the best advice I can give. Keep in moderation. All right. Have a good one. Bye bye.